Good morning, Jerry Frost here. We are going to look at pneumatic PLC number 3, both the PDF of the ladder logic and the actual ladder logic in order. What's going to happen is the core of this exercise has two counters, counter 5-0 and counter 5-1. The presets on counter 5-0 is 5, so we have to reach 5 counts before the done bit becomes true. Counter 5-1 is preset to 3, and it will have to reach 3 in the accumulator before its done bit is true. So what will happen is our press button will be pressed. Counter 5-0 right here is not done. So when these are both true, the counter will increment by 1. So I'll toggle this on and off till we get to the 5th time. Done will become true. When done becomes true here, this rung resets the C50 reset and puts the accumulator back to 0. Now once this counter reaches done, we will see that these two rungs, which have C5D become true. It will turn on lamp 1, and at that point this counter 5-1 will increment its accumulator from 0 to 1. When counter 5-1 is done, at that point lamp 2 will go on. So effectively what you see is we have to count up to 5, which triggers the done bit, which increments this second counter by 1. We again have to count up to 5. Then we increment from 1 to 2 and such. So we basically have to have, in order to count for 3 counts here, we have to have this go through 15 cycles, or 3 sets of 5, in order to enable this and get this to count to 3. So let's start this, and I will use basically overriding this push button on and off until we get up to 5. So you'll see it turn true and false in the accumulate. There's a count of 1, false and true. Makes 2, false and true. There's 3, and when I reach 5, we see this done bit become true. At that point, C50, this done bit becomes true, lamp 1 turns on, and we incremented this from 0 to 1. Now to reset this, we have to effectively reset the push button input 10. I'll do this just by right clicking at this point and force it on. It reset this back to 0. Let me turn this off for a moment. Remove force. And we'll turn the push button off. We are having a glitch because I used force. So here we sit down here at 1 cycle. I will now increment this up 5 more times. On my force. We're going to pause this. No, we're not. My press button, I forced on. We're now going to force it off. Alright, so we have 1 count up here, and I will toggle this on and off. Five more times. It's true the 4th time. It's false. It's true the 5th time. Done bit becomes true again, and now we've incremented this up to 2. So what I'm going to do is reset this, and then the next time we come around, this will get up to 3. The done bit will become true, and we'll turn lamp on. So we'll reset 1 to true, and I should have turned this false before that to stop the oscillation. Now I will take this push button input 01 and turn it false. Now we're going to take input 00, true, false, true, false, true, false. We're now sitting at 4 here. Again, when this reaches 5, done bit will become true. We will increment this to 3, its done bit will become true, and the lamp 2 will go on. So here we go at the last increment to 1. And there we have it. And I will turn this false here. So now this counter 5-1 has reached 3 in its accumulator, turned on done. The done came down, turn on lamp 2. In order to reset this counter, I'll basically have to force push button 2 on, resetting it, and then the lab will be done.